Hello, my sisters, to my sisters, to my sisters, to my sisters. Welcome to Simply Stacy. God just dropped this in my spirit. He's been dealing with me a lot today about the women of God, which this is the ministry that God has given me anyway. But today, just God has really been downloading my spirit about us. And one thing I want to say to you right now that's been in my spirit right now at this moment is our emotions. Ladies, you got to get control of your emotions. That roller coaster of your emotions is a serious problem. As long as the enemy can get you through your emotions and have you up and down and round and not using logic, he can set you on a tailspin all throughout the day. One moment you're feeling one way, next moment you're feeling another way. You're getting these rush of emotions all throughout the day. That's the enemy coming in like a flood. And ladies, you have to learn that it is the enemy. You feeling this way about that person, this way about that person. They didn't do this. You felt like they didn't meet you where you was at or do what you expected them to do, or something they did pissed you off and you don't want to talk to them, or you don't want to be bothered with them because they're not meeting your needs and what you have need of. But have you ever looked at yourself that maybe you ain't met their needs? That there's time that you don't fell on the wayside? So forgive others. Get off of that emotional roller coaster. Because I'm going to tell you, that emotional roller coaster is not a good thing to be on. The enemy has you focused on all this negative stuff, putting your energy and your spirit into negative things. My thing is, don't sweat the small stuff. Some people, somebody may have done something to you, they don't even realize they know that what they done. And you're walking around losing sleep, mad, not talking to them, not responding to them, acting all kinds of ways. They ain't losing no sleep because they don't even know they did nothing to you. And it's the enemy messing with your spirit, and messing with your emotions destroys your character. You want to be of good cheer and of a good heart. You want to walk in love. Be patient and kind and long suffering with people. You know, when you're an emotional roller coaster, you're not walking in love because you're not going to be patient. You're not going to be kind. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be up one minute, down the other, according on to how other people are acting out in their life. It doesn't matter what somebody else says. It doesn't matter what other people do. But you control your emotions. You control your actions. You control what you do. And I'm telling you, baby, this is a big weapon that the enemy uses against us as women of God. Messing with your emotions. Set back one day. You can do it now. You know, you can start today. You know, some of you are at work, some of you in school, some of you are at home, some of you are in different places, you're shopping, doing things. But watch how much your emotions change throughout a day, according to the way that you're thinking. You know, just like being in traffic, somebody could pull out in front of traffic in front of you, and at that moment, your emotions, you're pissed off. You're snapping, you're popping, you're coming out of the mouth saying all types of things. But you're supposed to be the woman of God. You know, somebody might have posted something on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything. Mess with your emotions. You're messed up for the whole day. Your kids might do something. Your emotions done shifted right there in that moment. Then you might get something good happen for you. And in that moment, you got joy. You're elated. But just watch how many times within a day or just in an hour, how many different emotions that you feel within that given moment. Sometimes us as women, we go through several emotions at one time. But I'm telling you, this is a major, major, major weapon that the enemy uses against us. Our emotions. Our emotions. And it's not a bad thing. God gave us our emotions. It's a good thing that we have emotions. But the enemy uses our emotions against us as a weapon. And you have to learn that. There is bad emotions that we don't need to be rocking with, that we don't need to be headed towards. So sit back and evaluate your emotions and how often they change according to situations in your life. Because we should keep a level of peace and love and joy no matter what's going on in the situations in our lives. It doesn't matter what other people do to us, but it matters how we perceive them. And perception is everything. Because the way you perceive things may not even be what that person meant or how that person wanted you to receive it. But because of the way you think and process things, you may receive it wrong. And your whole day and your whole life and for years you could be messed up. There's things that's done happen with women and their families and in their friendships and stuff that they're messed up for the rest of their life because they refuse to forgive because of the way that they process things. You could be right about the way you process it and you could be wrong. But some things ain't worth hanging on to. Let it go. Stop sweating the small stuff. And a lot of this come from women, you are broken. You are broken. You don't have so many painful events happen in your life. And it's just like you got a chip on your shoulder. So the least little things that happen to you, you're frustrated. You're upset. It tips the scale for you. It throws you off kilter emotionally. Babies, I just want to let you know that God loves you. Get your emotions in check. Don't sweat the small stuff. Walk in love. Smoothie sugar woogers and have a wonderful, wonderful day, my women of God.